It's Wendless Nerd Out time! How you guys doing today? Happy today and happy Wendless Nerd Out time, you guys. And today we are going to be talking about upper cross syndrome, which really is just a very common thing, more than it is a syndrome. I mean, you pretty much see it in everyone with those hunched over shoulders, rolled forward, that neck that comes forward a little bit. And so what's the problem? What are the muscles that are weak here? What are the muscles that are overly tight? So with upper cross syndrome, and what can we do about it, right? Which we'll talk about in a second. With upper cross syndrome, we have tight pecs, right? Pulling those shoulders forward. We have tight upper traps, tight levator scaps, coming from our scapula up to our head, right? And we have weak or underactive, we could say, deep flexors in the neck, the lower trapezius, right? The middle and lower parts of our back here. I should say the lower middle parts. The lower trapezius, the rhomboids, and the serratus anterior are all generally a little bit weaker, okay? And so that's what they call it upper cross syndrome. It's like a cross in terms of tightness and weakness, right? So today, we can talk about all those muscles. We will talk about all those muscles, how to strengthen them, how to stretch them appropriately to improve your posture. But today we're going to focus on one that is called the rhomboids and how to strengthen those. So we'll do a day for each set of muscles here, right? But let's start with the ones you can do at home. So talking about rhomboid strengthening, you're going to take your hands. This is just a great exercise posture in general. Your back's flat against the wall. You have your hands here. I'm on the thermostat there, so it's hard. That's not totally flat. And you're going to slide them up and slide them down and repeat. You'll feel that contraction at the bottom, all right? Now, this isn't one you commonly see, or we talked about the other day. Remember, where you push in and you don't let yourself come forward? It's a good exercise in general for posture too. But when we talk about the rhomboids, another thing that we can do, we can go lay on our stomach here. And you have your face down. Can you guys see me? There you go, you can see me now. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We'll get to you in a second over here. So you're like this, right? And you take your hands, and you got two thumbs up, and you're pulling them up, and holding, and so on. Then you can do the same type of thing, but you have your hands a little wider with your elbows slightly bent, coming out. And that is exactly like a reverse cable fly, right? Reverse delta fly, but also, hits the rhomboids, where we talk about that one where you step back, you have the cables, and you're coming back like this. You're coming back like that. You're going to keep a little bend in those elbows throughout. You're not going like this. You're not going like that. You're keeping them bent, coming back and forward. Keeping your chest out, standing up tall, that back nice and flat, like so, right? And you can squeeze it when you get to the back. Hold it for a few seconds, all right? Another one that we can do now with those prone moves where you're facing the ground, you're flat on the ground, you can add in some weight with dumbbells once you get good at them, all right? But first try them with no weight for sure. Another reverse fly we have, another form of them, I should say, is with your chest against the bench. So imagine, I'll fall forward if I let the feet go, but my feet would be back like this, right? And I'm on that incline bench, and I'm putting my chest against it. And the same thing, bent elbows, two dumbbells, coming back and squeezing. And you can go pretty light with those, and you can really, really feel it get a good contraction. So you don't gotta go nuts, don't go too heavy and go hurt yourself, right? So aside from that, we have face pulls, where you could take the rope, or you could take a bar if you want, but the rope is good because it's flexible and dynamic, how you can move it. And you'll take it and pull it to the face. Why they call face pulls. Pull it to the face. Pull it to the face. All right. Next up, we have rows that we can do either seated with the cables. And what we're going to do when we're sitting is we're gonna grab a wide gripped thing, right? So either the one that has that bar and then the handles, or you could grab the one usually you'll use the lat pull down for, nice and wide, whatever's more comfortable for you. And you'll just do your rows, right? You can do bent over rows as well with the barbell. You keep that back, nice and arched, stick that butt out, right? You get down, nice and wide, boom, boom. Those are great too. And very cool form of a row that I'll show you right now. Something you can do at home. Get these chairs out so you can see them. Okay, you can see that. Right. Give me 2 seconds. And this, all right. So you get the idea. I just thought of these today, so let's hope it works out good. Works out well. You can come under, and what you'll do is you'll spread this chair, right? Because we want a wider grip. You have to be careful to make sure that you aren't putting it so far that that bar is going to fall off, right? Keep it nice and stable. Make sure it's something that can support you. Okay? And you come up, and you can do rows where you pull yourself up. And if you get them, what you would like are some higher chairs. I don't have them right here. But if you have higher chairs, you can hold the bar like this, and I'll show you in the air. What you can do is, while you're holding it, scapular retraction. So you can keep the arms straight and then roll the shoulders, and then boom, roll them. Boom, you see my shoulder blades? Now you can do that when you're inverted, right? And so if you're at the gym, you can go to the Smith machine and you can just lock it up a little bit higher. You can get under it, and you can even put your feet up onto a chair if you want to keep you totally horizontal and do those scapular protracting and retracting and holding it on the retraction. So for all of these, if you could do 5 sets of 10, that would be great. If you're doing all of them in the same day, you could probably just do 2 sets for each one. 10 to 12 reps should be pretty solid. We're talking about improving posture here, right? Not getting you jacked up and, improving athletic performance and things like that, albeit, it may to a slight degree. This is more just to correct posture. So please keep that in mind while you're doing these. Who do we got on here today? Bakey, how you doing? Joey Jin, thank you for tuning in. Judith, what's happening? How you doing, girl? Thanks for hopping on. MV Dillon, what's up? Classic OG, always on there. Thank you guys very much. Tomorrow we are going to talk about another muscle we can strengthen that is weak in upper cross syndrome. And as for now, that's all we got for you. Have a great rest of your day and happy Wend Wellness. Thank you.